Welcome back. Now let's go over some of the, advanced. Some people will want to add images and videos and such. And I'll be quite honest with you that if people want to add videos and more images and such, I always go up in price a little bit. It's just the way it is. I mean, and sometimes people will balk at it, but many times they'll pay you an extra 25 to $50 just to put an image in. I mean, but you run your business how you see fit. That's just what I do a lot of times. Okay, so if we wanted to add an image in, we're back to our services page. Okay, and what I'll do is to insert an image, and like I had mentioned earlier, I will host my pictures a lot of times and have everything ready to go and not worry about having to host them on the customer's client's website. I've already got them uploaded, and TinyPix is a good one. There's a Photo Bucket. There's all kinds of ones, and of course there's your server. It's all preference. Okay, however you'd like to do it. Got this one. Control C there, and I copied. I'm back at my editor. Let's go ahead and just for grins, let's go ahead. I'm gonna hit enter. My arrow up key. Let's just see what this image looks like. Honestly, I don't recall. We'll put this in. And right now, we don't know much about this image, all right? It'll add some of the information. For this, I'm just going to put Tupperware, all right? Because I do know it's that. And at this point, all of this is going to be blank for right now for it. Let's just see what it looks like. Okay, there it is. So we don't want to align it or anything. Let's just leave it at the top. Of course, we could, if we wanted to, we could put it down. Oh, that's right. Can't drag in this version. So if we wanted to, we could put it down further. Preference. It's all up to you. So we've got an image in there now. Great. So let's take another look, just so you'll understand this a little bit better. Again, there's no advanced. If you wanted to, you could do a center like so, if that's what you like. Let's go ahead and um, look at the code. This may seem like mumble jumbo to you, right? But again, all you're doing is you would copy and paste this information. I highlight it, I left click and drag my mouse, and I do a control C, and I would paste it into my services area. That's all there is to that. All right, that's an image. All right, and again, if you need examples, like for instance, if I wanted to align an image, okay, I can add my image. Let's go ahead. Let's do it right here, just for grins. Here is one that we could do. And again, in this one, I'm not going to use it, but if you look at your templates, there's some examples. I'm going to do a cancel. Don't want to use that. Here is what I will do. I will put my cursor right here. We'll go to image. Copied that while ago. You'll notice it'll be in there. There we go. So what we'll do is, let's just look at it first. Notice it's just like so. It's like there's no alignment. Okay, so this would be above, and there wouldn't be any text around it. So what we'll do is, let's go ahead, just delete that, and we'll push this back. Let's go ahead and hit enter. Let's go up here and use one of the templates so you'll understand. Okay, we want the image to align left. So just like so, right? Let's go ahead and just put that in there. If we wanted to, we could work on it from here, but so you'll understand. Okay, now we've got larger text. We've got text we don't want. All right, so first thing we'll do, go back here and let's recopy this URL. And this, like I say, this is a little advanced for some of you, but after you use it a few times, you'll see how easy it is. And you don't have to use this editor. you could actually use another editor, but you have to be careful with this type of styles and stuff. Mobile phones are not quite as advanced, their browsers, as desktops many times, and they get confused and things don't line up. So I've provided this so you'll have a simple way to do it. So there's the image. Let's go ahead and do this. Okay. And there's the style. Margin right. And we've got 15 pixels. Okay, which means there's 15 pixels clearance between the text and the image. We're going to float left, which means the image is floating left. Horizontal space is 15, of course, which padding around the image. And there it is. Okay, nothing to it. Okay, I've got this text I don't need from the template. If I wanted to get rid of it, I've got my mouse left button held down. I'm just dragging up. Get rid of it. Okay, and there I've added an image, and I can paste that into the services area there, or about, or whatever you would like. That's kind of the advanced, some advanced. All right, and let's go look at some videos. All right, so the videos, many times, as I mentioned before, people are sitting around with their small mobile phone, small screen, tablets sometimes, but if you'll watch around, look around, and you do it yourself, your mobile phone's laying on the table when you're at the restaurant, you're reading the little papers that you've picked up at the door, and what if you wanted to learn more about the actual ad? Chances are it's just a phone number in it. Okay, but we've got to give the people option that's placing the ad to put videos. This is powerful. Okay, so all we do is the iframe, and we like to keep it because it's small, 320 width. Okay, height 180. That seems kind of small, but you got to remember people are still using small screens. I'm going to copy that. I'll come back to my editor here and hit enter, and you'll see there's a couple of ways to do this. I'm just going to place video in there, okay, like so. A couple of ways to do this. I go to my source because I'm comfortable with doing that. There's actually another way I'll show you up here, YouTube button. Okay, so I typed in video. Why did I type in video? So that way I know where I'm at. When I come to my source code, I can find my video, and if I wanted to, I do a Control V, and I can replace video with the iframe code. And there's the video. Of course, it's not going to show in this editor, but once you paste it into your website, the software builder there, you've got it. All right, there's another way to do this, of course. You can go and use the YouTube insert. All you're looking for is the actual YouTube URL, and you do not have to worry about having to enter the iframe code. All right, and again, I always try to keep it smaller. I like to do 320, and you can choose autoplay. I wouldn't do related videos unless the client has requested so. HD video, it's always good to do that. And HTML5, more and more browsers are getting used to, or I should say, putting the feature in it and supporting HTML5. So always check this out and experiment first before using. I consider it at this point still experimental. And one other thing, it's not really on this page. Let's go ahead and just clear all this code out. Let's get rid of all of it. Show you one more thing here. If you actually want to even make a little bit more money, how about creating the customer a QR code to place in their ad so people can scan and go right to the website without having to type it in? You can do that right here. Create QR code. And what you would do is a URL, And if you're going to provide it for print, I would go with extra large. The color is totally up to you, what color you want to use for the actual code. The background color, I would generally leave white. Maybe they have different requirements and will tell you, but generally white. And of course, the URL that you want. Generate, there it is. And there it is. Okay, so now you've got the QR code there. How do you get it? Source button. And there it is. There's the whole code. You can copy and paste this into email or whatever and send it to the printer directly if the client has requested it, or to the client. And then I don't generally charge. I say charge for it. I don't generally. I just offer this when I contact them. I say I will show you how to increase your sales by placing a simple little image along with your ad, so mobile phone users can go right to your site that I'm building for you. I mean, it's just you use it how you feel. Okay, so that's it. That's all there is to it. It's a little advanced use of it. I hope you've enjoyed it. And again, do not let this code, when you go into the source code into pasting, scare you. It is very, very simple for those that have never used it. Do it a few times and you will be a pro. Thanks for watching and have a great day.